Hello, I just wanted to give you another demonstration of reviewing members or reviewing applicants for membership. The last one wasn't that good of an example, but this one is a good example because I'm going to add a couple of things, and I just wanted to make you aware of them. This person is applying for membership. As you see, they have been on Facebook since 2009. So regardless of what's on the page, we would admit them unless there was something that showed that was that made us have a funny feeling in our gut or just question whether or not they should be there. But in this particular case, I have reviewed her, and she's been on quite a bit of time, which means she obviously has an adequate number of friends. And you will see as you scroll down her page that she plays in Farm Heroes and Candy Crush. Granted, there's no Bubble Witch Saga noted, but she may just be starting that game. As you already know, Farm Heroes is a relatively new game at this time. So nothing on actual BWS. She also plays Pet Rescue Saga. So she is playing King Games. Pet Rescue Saga, Candy Crush, and Farm Heroes. Okay? I see here where there's other sagas, but I do not believe that is a King game. Another way you can check, and it's not always there, I put here games. Here we go. There's all of her games. Her games show up. That does not always happen. She also uses Gamers Unite, which is a way to collect coins. She plays lots of games, doesn't she? This will give you a list of all of them. As I told you in the previous video, depending on the settings, sometimes you can't see anything on their profile page, which is one of the reasons we look at how long they've been there. I had someone apply yesterday that had only been on Facebook since Monday. Yesterday was Wednesday. They don't always have games. They don't always have likes, but you can, if they do have likes, you can look at the likes. And it may show things like King Games and stuff as well. It'll show an interest, just to click on Luna Bubble Witch, and it will, or she'll have Luna Bubble Witch listed as a friend. Her friends are not listed here. But I'm going to admit her as soon as I get back to her initial page, which we do so, as I said before, we click on the X. I'm going to go into Delete, and I'll go into the welcome file. I brought it up to the top this time because it was getting, every time you open and close a doc, you actually put edit doc and open it, and then say that no matter if you did anything in it or not, it will rise to the top. If you don't, it just keeps going down. Now I'm going to go over here, and I'm going to like her. This one didn't go through last night. I'm sorry. Enter. This one I admitted, but oh, I just admitted her, that's why. She was another one I did this morning. So I have welcomed both of them. But this Polybat also has an interest in several other games. This is what I'm going to do. I keep a list of links that I use often. I have one down here as other King Games and help groups. You'll see I have Candy Crush Saga, Pet Rescue Saga. Well, the Pet Rescue Saga is the help. The Farm Hero Saga is also a help page. I thought I had a help page for Candy Crush Saga, and I do believe this is it. Yeah, that should say, no, it just says Candy Crush. I'll have to look up that link. Anyways, to get back to what I was saying, I go into the other King Games. I'm going to pull out Farm Heroes as well, and I'll copy that. Now let's go to her admission. I'm just going to refresh my page, and it'll be the first pop-up under a pin one, or the first pop-up, the first posting at the beginning. And I will write in here. I see you also play Farm Heroes. I think that's the one I pull out. and you can put it in your own words. Basically, I told her that I also see you play in Farm Heroes. You may also find this help group useful, and I will put in the link for Farm Heroes. I'm going to go back, since she plays more than one game, I'm going to go back into my files and find, no, I'm sorry, I'm not going back into my files. You have to pardon me, I've been up for like 20 minutes. Go down to my other King games, and I have my Pet Rescue here, which she also plays, and I did not want to open, which is what I did. Other King games. Pet Rescue, copy and paste. And I will go back to Bubble Witch Saga. Play. Pet Rescue. Well, here. And she may not be aware that this isn't a help site for all King games. That's also one of the reasons I write that. Now, since I have to go look for Candy Crush, I really did think I have it. That Candy Crush that I did have up there is actually going to the game and applying to it. Rescue. I can't spell. I have a terrible time. Pet Rescue Saga. As well. Here is a link for that help site. And I put in the link. Now what I will do is I'll go find the link for Candy Crush, and I'll add that into my next game. Down here it won't go. I'll add here, I will locate the help site link for Candy Crush as well. Okay, so I've addressed all of the different groups that she plays in that are King games, just because I find that's helpful to them. And they could be starting BWS, and they may not be starting BWS. So that's where I go. And I just thought I would add that information. It was a different kind of profile we were looking at, and we were able to see more. So if you have any more questions, just let me know, or one of the administrators. Thank you much.